Hi, I'm Kim. You're watching Kim Wilson TV. My channel is dedicated to helping victims of narcissistic abuse get free and stay free. Now, through the comments and through emails, I'm seeing people being sucked back in by hoovering. I'm seeing people hoovering themselves, reestablishing contact. I'm also seeing a tremendous amount of sadness and grief surrounding the narc's new supply, the new victim, and I want to talk about this today. Now, over and over again, I'm hearing that people got hoovered back in, and they went back, and shit hit the fan immediately, almost immediately. You need to realize that once you've gotten free once, twice, 10 times, and you keep going back, every time you leave, you inflict narc injury. They have no ability to let go of that narc injury. So when they're hoovering you back, it is only to further the torture and punishment against you for the first time you left. The only way you can get hoovered back is if you left. And the fact that you left has now put you in a very, very dangerous situation for going back. That bitterness is not gone away in them. In fact, being abandoned is their number one fear. Yes, they force the abandonment. Absolutely, they force the abandonment. In fact, most of us left really wishing we had another alternative to abandoning them, but we didn't. We left because we had to. There was no choice. Now, you understand that. I understand that. We all get that, but the narc doesn't get that. All you did was prove to them all that crazy delusion, paranoia in their mind. You can't be trusted. You abandoned them. You didn't really love them. And now they're hell-bent to punish you for leaving. So if you go back, you might as well just get there, bend over, and take your ass kicking, because that's all that's coming to you. And they're no longer trying to position a mask. They know you've seen beyond it. They're not even holding out a week, a month, a year. They're flying right into an abusive, very dangerous situation. And you got to go no contact. I'm sorry. I wish there was another alternative. I've not yet, and I'm telling you, I have read thousands of emails, thousands of comments. I got hoovered, I went back, I was tortured immediately. Don't do it. Now, I'm just saying based on stats, okay? I've received literally thousands of emails, read thousands of comments from people who have said, I got hoovered, went back, and oh my God, shit hit the fan immediately. Now, don't you think if it was possible to go back and have a happy ending, statistically, there would be at least one person saying it turned out well? Come on, it's just nothing but danger. Now, for people who have been hoovering themselves, I am hearing comments like I felt telepathically drawn back, or these sorts of strong soul ties drawing you back in. Now, I do believe that each of us has a protective force around us. What I did initially was first recognize I did have some type of telepathic tie to the evil. I never asked those protective forces to protect me. What I did was I thanked them for protecting me. I recognized the protection. I didn't doubt it by asking them to protect me. I truly believed that I was being protected, and what I did was thank the great angels and protectors of this planet, the great protectors of humanity, and the angels who have come to look out for us. I never questioned their presence. I just thanked them and thanked them for the protection. And I'm telling you, that protective force just got stronger and stronger, and I feel it very, very strongly. I don't feel any mind tie, any soul tie, any lingering anything. And I'll be honest with you, the more I did that, the quicker any type of memory of Trevor just kind of faded into the abyss. I'm telling you, I feel really, really free from that soul tie. So please, if you're asking your angels to protect you, I believe you're doubting them, and I believe they're there now. I think you need to just thank them and reinforce the fact that you know that you're protected and solidify that. I truly believe that all empaths, all light workers, all earth angels are absolutely protected. So please, that force is right there waiting for you to utilize it. So if your mind is drifting off on thoughts of the narcissist, turn it around and talk to your guardians. Now, as far as the new victim goes, yeah, you could say you feel sorry for the new victim. You could say all kinds of things. But the fact is, you have been violated in a tremendously horrible way. When you spend months, years, decades with someone and you believe you found your soulmate, your twin flame, that you have found someone who truly loves you, because that's what they said, and you're just replaced, discarded, dumped, forgotten. Well, yes, that can be very painful. But the truth of this is, you have been forgotten. Always remember that the narcissist lives in a complete state of utter delusion. They do not live in a real current moment. They are never living in a future moment, and their delusional minds, their gravely altered minds, change your history with them. They don't remember you as a diligent, loving, loyal, dedicated partner. Absolutely not. They remember you as what they're saying in the smear campaign, that you were a horrible person, that you couldn't be trusted, that you were a cheater, that you were a liar, all that gaslighting, all that projection. They've been saying that over and over again in their minds as a way to compensate for the loss. Their minds do not have an actual account of the history of the time you spent together. It's constantly morphing and changing so they can live with the loss. So when you ask yourself, how could they have just forgotten about you? Well, they've created a new reality in their delusional minds. In their minds, you're not a great loss. You were a liar. You were a cheater. You never loved them. So this is what they've let go of. It's, oh God, it's a fucking nightmare. The narcissist truly had no capacity to love you and truly hated you for your capacity to love and to show empathy and to show compassion. They hated you, and that's God's honest truth. And they were actively plotting to destroy you. So when you left, proving that abandonment was on the table, because that's what they were pushing for. They're always afraid to be abandoned, so they force the abandonment just to get it over with. Well, they do it over and over and over again. But in the end, they didn't love you and hated you for your ability to love. And they sure as hell don't love the new victim. She is only supply, or he. They are absolutely only supply. And if they're coming out of a long-term relationship where you had been a good long-term partner to them and fabulous source of supply, they would have been so gravely narc injured, they would have quickly grabbed new supply and started to rewrite history, writing you out of their history. Now, you know absolutely that you were a good, loving, loyal partner that sucked up mountains and mountains of bullshit. You did everything you could to try and help the narc and to try and save the relationship, but this is not their memory of it. Absolutely not. You were a horrible person that abandoned them, that was just a liar and a piece of shit. That's what they gave up. That's what they've let go of. That is very real in their minds. And there's just no way around this. There is no way to rationalize absolute insanity. And that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with some really horrible, evil shit here. And you can't rationalize it. And the more you put yourself in a position trying to rationalize it, the more you're staying in the problem. The narcs don't miss us because their delusional minds have altered the reality of our history with them. Sad but true. I'm Kim. You're watching Kim Wilson TV. I hope you guys are having a great narc-free day.